In this video, I want to break down how to set up your family bank. Okay, I've been getting a lot of questions, different things like that, and I want to be just very clear and show you how to set this thing up. I already completed that. Don't skip steps, you guys. Start with step one, go all the way to the top, work your way down. Some things won't apply to you. Awesome. A lot of things will. Step two, family bank. Let's go ahead and dive in. I'm already at the very top of the page, but I encourage you, scroll all the way to the top of the page. This is all for you. Some of you are already aware of the benefits of the family bank, which is cool. But a lot of you aren't aware of the benefits, and that's what this is designed to break down. Breaks down a little bit more about M1 Finance. The fact that you could track your dividends in their platform. Even tells you how to download the app, logging in. The first thing you're going to need to do for this family bank to work, you guys, you need to make a some type of account. Excuse me, some type of account with M1 Finance. And then once you have all that set up and you go through all the little questions and things that they ask you, they will ask you for your social. They're going to ask you for everything, just like Robinhood or any other platform, Webull, any other platform would. This legit company. And they're going to ask you personal questions. They may make you verify yourself. For the most part, they don't do things like that. Just answer honestly, and you'll get right through it. And they'll give you, you'll have your username and password, what you'll need for the next step. But again, I'll probably drop some how-to videos if you need those. But for right now, once you have your login information, that's when you can really dive in here. Go through all the content. And I have links throughout the content where it links you to the family bank. But again, there's so many things. There are videos that I would like you guys to see. There's reasons for it, things that will help you. And that's why I always say, please don't skip. I know the link's right there. I know the link was way up here. Okay. Now I'm on my desktop right now, but on your mobile device, everything would pretty much be like on this side here. And at the very top, you're going to see explore this pie in M1. And when you click on that, it's going to immediately ask you to either create an account. It's either going to say create an account or log into your existing account. Well, you already set up your account with M1. So you would just log in, put in your credentials, and then log into your account. Once you log into your account, what's going to happen? These two pies right here will automatically be added to your new account. So the only thing you did with your M1 account was you made it. You didn't add any stocks. You didn't add any pies. You did nothing. Yes, they may prompt you or try to prompt you to do so, whatever. Ignore all of it. Skip all those steps. Don't do anything. The only thing you're going to do is come here, and when you click that Explore button, it's going to add all these to your account automatically. And that's going to add 100 stocks over to that account for you. What's in these accounts? We have our 77. Again, if you went through the content, I'm not going through all this again. If you went through the content, you know exactly what these 77 stocks are. And you know exactly what these 23 stocks are. You know exactly why the percentage is set at 99%. Because this is our drip account. We want all dividends going to this account. You need to have on auto investing. So every time your auto investing hits $25, it's going to drip right into this account. Growing your wealth on automation, you guys. It's going to be amazing. These stocks are the boring stocks. These are stocks that, yeah, some of them you heard of. A lot you haven't. These are the boring stocks. This stocks that don't do anything, don't do too much. And that's the purpose. Good. We don't want stocks that are very volatile. Tesla, Palantir, Nvidia, those stocks are extremely volatile. They move too much, and we don't want that type of stuff in our family bank. So we re-engineered it. We get the boring stocks. This is where we put all our money, in the boring stocks, the 77, and allow the boring stocks to pay us whether the market is down, whether the market's up. We make money because they pay you dividends. So these stocks are paying you to hold them. That's amazing, you guys. Now, again, when you have on auto investing turned on, you'll see all this in the in that Discord, you guys, if you go through it. But if you have the auto investing turned on, it's gonna drip those dividends, that almost 12% that you would be making. What's the percentage on QQQ? I want to say they're at like what, 3%? SPY is like 2 or 3%. No, I think they're like 1%, 1 or 2%. The what is that, Vanguard, the high dividend stock thing, they're like 4%. This is almost at 12%, and it fluctuates. It's gone from 12.50 down to 11.60. It fluctuates based on the market, but for the most part, you basically double what they would give you anywhere else. So that's something to definitely consider. This is not financial advice. This is not financial advice. Just something to look into. In the drip, where all the money, all the dividends would drip to, you have 23 stocks in here. Bangers like Tesla. The percentages are already set, you guys. You don't have to do anything. Unless you want to, that's totally up to you. You are the CEO of your portfolio. And this is not financial advice, but the percentages are set in this already. But we have bangers like Tesla, Coin, that's a part of crypto, Bitcoin, follows them. CrowdStrike, Defense, Meta, Nvidia, Palantir, SoFi, Future Banking, AMD. This is the cousin of Nvidia. This coin is the cousin of Bitcoin. The only difference is you can actually buy options on coin. You can't do that with Bitcoin. Airbnb, Google, Amazon, DoorDash, Hims and Hers, Health, Robinhood. Most of you use Robinhood. Why are we not investing in it? Uber, Alibaba. What is that? That is the equivalent of Amazon, but in China. Kava, healthy food. DraftKings, online gambling. That's not going nowhere. Enphase, they specialize in converters for solar panels. I believe that's going to be something. Don't know when. But again, this is why we have our dividends dripping into this. We're not investing our money into these type of stocks. They're too risky. But if they run, the risk is going to be amazing for you. But again, that's just some of the stocks. You can go through all that and see exactly what it holds. But this is something where you don't have to manually put all the stocks in, you guys. You can just simply click that button, log in, and everything is done. Now, the one thing you do have to remember, and again, you'll see all this if you go through the content, but one thing to remember is the family bank, 77 boring stocks, that should be at 1%. All the money should be funded automatically because you should have automation turned on. Automation turned on. Should be at 99% to receive all drips. You have to manually put money into the family bank. If you were to just deposit money and leave it in your buying power, what will happen? It's going to put it in the drip account. So whatever amount, let's say you had $10,000 and you put it in, but you didn't buy the 77 stocks. What would happen, it would automatically, if you had on auto reinvesting, it would automatically put all that money, and I want to say somebody actually went through that. It would put all the money into these high risk stocks because the percentage is set at 99%. So you need to manually, in your app, click on the family bank. Go in there and click on it. And when you click on it, it will give you options in the menu setting to buy, sell, rebalance, and edit. And I think there's one more, share or something. You want to buy, you're never selling, you're buying. And then you put in the exact amount you want to put in there, which should be everything, because except for, let's say you've had some dividends and in your buying power, you got $10 sitting there, but you deposited $500. Okay? You have $10 in your buying power from your dividends sitting there, waiting for $25 to get hit to auto reinvest. But then you deposit $500. You need to go into your 77 boring stocks, the family bank, and then deposit that $500. So your buying power would go from $510 back to $10. If that makes sense, you are